The Hub Entertainment Company introduces a new approach to interactive books. To start with, we have chosen The Adventure of the Red-Headed League, story by Arthur Conan Doyle. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes is a perfect match for our main aim, to keep the readers interested and to fascinate them even more by the means of modern 3D technologies. Well, you know how to read ordinary books, and you will get friendly with our book very easily too. If you tap the lower part of the screen, you will get to the Settings menu. Here, you can scroll through the book to the necessary page, change the font size, and set the music and sound volume. Tapping the top part of the screen will bring you to special story sections. We will tell you about them a bit later. To turn the page and go to the following one, simply swipe your finger across the screen. Our pride, a window to the great detective's world, is the three-dimensional pictures shown about the text of the story. Swipe your fingers over the picture and it will rotate in any direction you want. All the places mentioned in the book are reproduced with the maximum authenticity. Now we are working on the animated characters who are so far represented by temporary models. To look at the image more closely, you can pull the image to zoom it in as you usually do on a tablet. And do keep in mind that if you have zoomed the image in so that there appeared a magnifying glass icon on the screen, it only means that you have turned to the special evidence search mode. Just look for the highlighted objects and tap them. All the evidences that you find go to the collection section, where you can look at them closely from any angle and read additional information about them. As the story unfolds, we will meet various characters. Each of them is described in the File section. We also tried to make their portraits as the famous detective would do for his personal card file. You can find curious facts and details about the reality and customs of London of the 19th century in the Notes section. Here we have placed some funny facts and real historical information, and also some portraits, sketches, posters and photos of that time. You're also uneasy with all the houses and lanes which are mentioned by the characters of the book? Well, there's no problem in that. You have a map at your service. Just tap different buildings and immerse into details and history of the ancient capital. And we have a special treat for audiobook fans. Turn the tablet screen into horizontal position, press the play button and enjoy.
This gentleman, Mr. Wilson, has been
You can
my
still
partner
access
and
the
helper
3D
in many
images
of my
and all the
most
subject
successful
and functional
cases.
sections of the book, because the most essential value for us is the atmosphere of London at the end of the 19th century, which is depicted throughout various details, events and facts. We didn't change any of the classical text by Conan Doyle, but with the help of the additional sections, we supplemented it with a large number of details that the reader could learn only with the help of serious historical literature. For example, the Morning Chronicle newspaper, where there was published the ad about the Red-Headed League, was supplemented with real articles and news stories which were published in the real Morning Chronicle. We are working on this version of the well-known story about Sherlock Holmes to show you how we can widen the limits of text perception by the means of the modern technologies and the potential of tablets. We can help the reader not only to be a witness of the events in the book, but also, what's more important, to take part in them.